Today I'd like to introduce you to an online tool called Popplet. Popplet can be very useful for teachers in organizing their lessons and planning, and also for use in the classroom to help students organize their own projects or create mind maps, concept maps, things like that. It can be used to capture and organize your ideas very easily. It's very user-friendly. You can also download an app to have this on your iPad, but for the purposes of this screencast, I would like to just show you the website in particular. So if you go to popplet.com, you can try this out without even creating an account. So you'd click here on Try It Out, and then you'll be brought through a nice little tutorial that will teach you how to create your first new Popplet. So first, as it says, we can double-click to make a Popple. And the Popple can then be typed into. So you would click here and you could type a main topic. So for example, we could do kinds of flowers. And then you can also change the Popple's color by clicking here. You have several different options. So I'll choose one. Then you can set the Popple's text size by clicking here. You can do small, medium, or large. And then you can also draw on a Popple as shown here by clicking on the pencil and then clicking any of these pens here to use. You can also add an image to any Popple. So for example, you could take images from Vimeo, YouTube, or from your own computer. So I'd like to take one from my computer, and here, since we're doing flowers, I'll choose a picture of a flower and open that in my Popple. I can also click and drag to resize a Popple if I want it to be smaller or larger. And then I can move a Popple by dragging it anywhere in the board. I can also move the whole Popplet board by clicking anywhere on the screen and then moving it as shown here. If I want to add some new Popples to this Popplet, I can click on my main Popple and then click on any of these circles and it will add another Popplet for me over here. So then, for example, I could add another image of a different kind of flower that I have, and I can also click in it. I can draw in it. I can resize text if I choose to add it. So I'll call this one tulips. And then I can click and drag this anywhere that I would like it to be. Another thing to remember is that I can also create another Popple by double-clicking here. And then if I want to, I can connect this to my main point. I can connect it to any of the other Popples that I have made. And then I can once again change the color and perhaps add another image. So this is just a basic start of a very simple Popplet, and it can become more advanced, it can be more simple, and if you like the try it out phase, you can then decide to sign up. So you would click here on sign up. You just have to give your first and last name, your email, and your password, and then you'll create an account. So now I'd like to log into my account and just show you what that looks like. So now I'm back at the Popplet homepage, and so if I go to popplet.com, if I want to log in, I can hit log in, and then I would simply type in my email and my password, and then I will be brought to my account where I can make new Popplets, and I can also look at public Popplets, for example, if I want to see some other examples of what other people have done. So for example, this is a more involved Popplet, and it has a lot of different Popples. I can zoom in to look at them more closely. I can zoom out and view this. So this is about intracellular prokaryote structure, and I can look at this and see what has been done. Popplet can also be very useful, especially for students with disabilities, for example, with hearing disabilities, because Popplet is a very visually based online tool. So it can be used by those students who are hearing impaired to put down their ideas and organize them well. So that sums up Popplet. Thank you for watching.